Yeah. And this is called gukbap. So gukbap means rice soup. Daejeon, sogukbap is famous. But in other cities like Busan, matjip, pork gukbap is famous. Do you think you're gonna try it?
Well, yeah, I'll try it. Never had raw beef before, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's really good, the red pepper flakes.
It's day 3, and I can already tell my brother's loving it here. Today, we're finally leaving Daejeon to head just 1 hour south to Jeonju. And since we're up bright and early, I had to take my brother to one last matjip on our Daejeon list. Alright, we're gonna head to Jeonju, but on the way, I'm gonna take my brother to a very famous Daejeon matjip, Taepeong-dong. And I'm also gonna surprise him a little bit. I don't think he's ever had raw beef before. For me, gukbap stands as the cornerstone of Korean cuisine. But with everyone pushing tteokbokki, barbecue, and bibimbap on foreigners these days, this humble bowl of rice and broth is too often ignored. But to locals, people who actually live here, and especially Daejeon people, gukbap is more like a way of life than a specific food. I want to introduce Aaron to Daejeon's famous Sogukbap street in Taepeong-dong. Taepeong Sogukbap is perhaps Daejeon's most famous restaurant, a 24-hour low-brow matjip serving super concentrated beefy soup and sliced raw beef. Warm weather has finally arrived, and it's the perfect time to fire up the grill. Thanks to Andy's Korea, I'm now offering my family's 100-year-old traditional bratwurst recipe in Korea. Check out the description below and watch until the end of the video to find out more about my handmade sausage. Take a picture, man. This is a legendary place.
I love the guy with the thumbs up.
Yeah. I can teach you some more Korean. You see the E? It looks like E?
Yeah.
That's actually a T sound. And then the thing that looks like an H is an A sound. So it says Taepyeong. Yeah, Taepeong Sogukbap.
Taepeong!
안녕하세요. 가루국밥 3개 그리고 육사시미 소 주세요.
작은 거요.
네. So this soup, I think it's seasoned pretty well, but what you want to do is just taste the broth first. And if it needs some salt, they have salt here.
Okay.
If you want to make it a little bit spicier, they have some fresh ground chili flakes here. You can kind of customize it yourself. This is also what they're famous for, is sliced raw beef.
Okay.
And it's very common in Korea. It's really not a strong taste, but it has a really nice soft texture, almost like Play-Doh.
Okay.
Do you think you're gonna try it?
Well, yeah, I'll try it. I've never had raw beef before.
Daejeon Diner.
This is Daejeon Diner food.
Okay.
You can imagine.
So
24 hours a day.
just try the broth.
All kinds of people.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's awesome, right?
Mhm.
Beef broth.
Yep.
So
Little bit of salt and
Yep,
pepper. in
that's
that.
very common.
Kick up the flavors a little bit. But yeah, I can definitely taste the beef.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And do you just put rice in with it then
So,
too?
yeah, you can take a spoon of rice and put it in and just soak it in the broth if you want. And then halfway through the meal, people usually dump all the rice
it
in
all
the
in.
soup. Yeah.
Okay.
Just depends. You can order.
But you can do it whatever you
order
want.
it with the rice in it or on the side.
We always get the rice on the side.
Typically have a preference.
I'm gonna try the beef that's in
Yeah,
there.
get that beef. Close up of it.
Are these scallions in here?
Yes.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's really good, the red pepper
Yeah.
flakes. From the rest
Brothers
of my time
never
here.
had raw beef. The first time I had it, I was a little nervous too. But to be honest, this, first of all, beef doesn't carry bacteria the way pork or chicken does. The beef they get here is super fresh, and you can tell because it's a very dark purple.
I'm gonna try this again here.
Okay. Now I recommend dipping it at least in chamgiram because it is pretty like flavorless.
I do want to dip it in.
Yeah, try that. Oh, dude.
Salt, and then this is
So,
like,
I don't know if I
like
can
the
do
sauce
this.
from the other end, and this is what we bring home a lot. Samjang. So it's
Yeah,
like
you can
the
use your spoon.
fermented bean paste, and then it has like a red pepper sauce in it.
So fermented beef paste and
Bean-
red pepper.
bean
paste.
Bean paste.
We've
So
had
it's
this a few
like
times.
the soybean paste like we had the other night, but they add red
Yeah.
pepper paste to it.
How is it?
It's good. I hear it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor.
Yeah, it's so a lot of Korean food is about texture and
Yeah.
balance. This is where I think Korean food is so much more advanced than a lot of cultures' food that I've eaten. We have really, really hot soup that's very soft beef, and really, really cold, fresh, chewy beef. When you go back and forth between, it's just a great combo.
I really like the soup though.
Yeah, dude, isn't this awesome? Gukbap, gukbap. All right, I'm gonna eat some too. Some chili flakes. This is like the quintessential Korean breakfast. So this restaurant, on this street, they have 3 branches on this street.
Oh, wow.
So when this one fills up, they say go next door. And then when that one fills up, they say go next door.
Cool.
And then there's a couple branches by my school and stuff like that. This is a really,
We're still a line at really busy
Mhm.
times. So we're like, oh, my God.
yeah. This is like the perfect time during the week.
Daejeon Institution.
There's something about it that's so familiar to me. I think it's like that beefy. It reminds me of Grandma's beef noodle soup. Beef noodles,
It does, yeah. It tastes
right?
a lot like
yeah.
those beef noodles.
Because like she uses that same piece. I
Yeah.
think.
No, actually, she used canned beef.
I know, but canned beef is this. I
Oh
think.
yeah. What is this? Onion too?
That's radish, which gives it a lot of flavor, like a big daikon radish. Yeah, man, this one right here.
That's a good piece of beef right there.
Wow, so good. So beefy. So I like to do it with a little garlic.
Yeah, I might actually do one more. A little bit of garlic and the sauce on it.
There's another version of this called yukwae where they slice it really thin and then mix it with like a spicy sauce. You might like that one a little bit more. But this place is famous for the sliced raw beef. This is not common food in Korea. It's like a specialty
Yeah.
of this restaurant. Like this with rice. Oh, good.
That's it.
I'm gonna sacrifice my rice. Time.
That raw garlic's really good in the soup.
Yeah?
You didn't get it all in one bite?
It's not. I've never seen anybody put it in the soup.
Really?
Yeah, it's for this, but why not? I think I'm praising you. I'm
You
like,
get the
that's
garlic,
brilliant.
the onions, the beef, and the rice
Yeah.
in the soup all in the same.
Yeah,
You get one good bite.
nice.
Going for the.
That'll be the thumbnail.
I'm going for the Steve Jobs look
I took
today.
Steve Jobs to Taepeong soup. Wow, this is so good.
Experience.
Yeah. And once it starts getting too shallow, you lift it up like that. Now you can eat. You have like a deeper spoon. This is the common way to eat this. There you go. Get the lip. Now, you can even go a little bit higher. Like this. Now, see how that works? There's like an art to eating Korean food, you know? Wow. It's good. It's not too heavy. Really nice. Protein broth. Start our day before we head to Jeonju. I'm excited. Get on the road. All right. Oh, so good.
All that hearty broth.
Yeah, right? Hearty. It's like soul food.
Man, if I had like a sore throat or a cold or something, man, I'm coming here and getting some soup to go. Or
the price is insane. $7.
it's not bad at all.
Yeah, for that much meat and beef.
I'm full.
All right,
Good.
Good breakfast, right? We're gonna head to Jeonju. It's gonna be a good time. After a soul-warming bowl of beef soup, we drove outside of the city to see what I think is one of the most important places to visit in Daejeon. The Daejeon National Cemetery holds the remains of Korean veterans who sacrificed their lives for their country. It's a place that I take all my visitors just so they can reflect on the hardship that this country has had to endure for so long. After visiting the cemetery, we made it to Jeonju to enjoy the beautiful Hanok village and some local snacks. This is a chocolate cookie, a little bit dry, dipped in chocolate, and then it's filled with strawberry jam and cream. And it is delectable. These are amazing. Awesome. Yeah, those are. There's walnuts in there too. Forget about that. It's like mom's roti type. Drier though. It's strawberry jam in it. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you won't miss our Jeonju mukbang videos coming soon. My family's 100-year-old sausage recipe was handed down to me from my grandfather, and thanks to Andy's Korea, I'm now offering it here in South Korea. This authentic Swiss bratwurst follows the exact recipe of my family and makes for the perfect companion to any barbecue or camping trip. Grill or fry until the natural casing is crispy and crunchy, and pair this juicy bratwurst with mustard or sour kimchi and an ice-cold beer. To support our channel, follow the links in the description to learn more about this amazing product now available in Korea.